So we have yet another letter from the television licensing salespeople. Now, it doesn't differ in any shape or form from previous letters, so why would I take this letter any more seriously than any of the others? Like the usual stuff, it's the legal occupier. This is an official warning that we are carrying out an investigation of your address. Oh, I'm so scared. We have asked you to contact us several times, but you have not responded. There is still no record of a TV license at this property. Okay, well, look, first of all, I have a telly, but I do not watch broadcast, or even if it's through the internet or something like that. I actually make sure, even if I'm on YouTube, I make absolutely sure that it's not something that has been broadcast, okay, even from the BBC. So I'm quite observant about that. And even when we did have a telly license and a telly, I only watched one programme a week. I think it was the news, possibly. And the only thing that I regularly watched from the point of view of a soap opera was Casualty. Now, one of the reasons why we used to watch Casualty is because a friend of mine is a nurse, was advised by her colleagues or teachers to watch Casualty because it can be a way of familiarising yourself with procedures in hospitals. Okay, so anyway, this is High Beach Shelley Park, right? And there are lots of people don't have licenses here because it's a holiday park originally. Now, I've got some evidence to suggest that the TV licensing body, organisation, should be investigating themselves. Right, now the reason why I back this up is because of this thing known as Freudian projection. Now, I should read from Wikipedia. Psychological projection, or Freudian projection, as known as both, is a defense mechanism in which the human ego, in this instance the television licensing company, defends itself against unconscious impulses or qualities, both positive and negative, by denying their existence in themselves while attributing them to others. For example, a person who is habitually rude may constantly accuse other people of being rude. Incorporates blame shifting. Now, the reason why the television licensing people organisation, I don't know whoever they are, seem to be under the impression and obviously making the accusation that other people are watching television without a licence is because that is precisely what they do when they're at home, in reference to Freudian projection. So we don't like, if there's something like we don't like it's easy to accuse say another person of shoplifting if you happen to be a shoplifter yourself, because you're consciously aware of your shoplifting activity if I happen to be one. So really I mean, how many things do you use a television for? Some people, okay, wastefully use a television to light up the inside of their house, for some reason. It's also used as a monitor for a computer. In other words, like if I'm looking something up on a computer, I can connect the computer screen to the television, and we can both, all the people in the house, in the room, can look at what I'm looking at the same time. They don't have to all crouch over the VDU monitor, which you've got here. So you could argue, in fact, that this is a VDU monitor. Should have a television license for that? Good question. Anyway, there's nothing inside our computer that can pick up broadcast stations. Now, one of the most annoying things is I'm on a campaign to try to persuade people to give up their television license, i.e. become legally unlicensed, and instead spend that money on broadband internet connection. Well, so far I've made that suggestion to a couple of people, a close friend, and her response was, oh, I just pay the television license because I wouldn't want the hassle of people knocking on my door. Now, that amounts to harassment. So what we are talking about, and has been covered many, many times on YouTube, videos about television license, is that they're actually bullying people into buying a television license that they don't necessarily want or need. Okay, if they watch one program a week, that's fine. But like me with my watching Casualty, I've done very well without it. I just stopped watching it, became unfamiliarized with the characters, and I don't give it a second thought anymore. It's just past event. And you can actually learn an awful lot more from, for example, YouTube, which is really not a substitute for television, but in fact superior. If you've had a hard day's work, you know, you want to sit down and sit in front of a television and just feel you want to relax, you can go to YouTube, which is on the television, especially if you've got a PS3, and you can actually watch content that is a huge amount more beneficial than anything that the broadcast companies send out. So, okay, I think that the television license people, whoever they are, what is it? TV licensing, tick. John Hales, whoever you are. John Hales needs to be investigated himself, because he is making the accusation to everybody else what he's doing according to Freudian projection. Anyway, thank you for taking note of this movie. First one uploaded from my mobile phone. And thanks for watching. Bye.